Alright, hey everybody, One of Wisdom here, 8:17 p.m. This is an incredibly early stream for me, and it's at a prime time. It's Friday night. Generally, I do this stuff like 1 a.m. Tuesday morning, things along those lines. So, the plan today, what we're going to do, we've got regular Golden Queen here. She's got money, and she's going to spend it. We're going to take her through her base upgrades, and we're going to do the same thing for Kingpin. And my logic there, I can just... People enjoyed the live Skylanders research last time, which we did with Wolfgang, so my logic is we're going to do that, and by doing so, then I'll take Dark Kingpin and Dark Golden Queen through their base upgrades. We'll sort of have that, in a higher quality video that I'll upload. This will get exported over, but I plan to do that, and then what we're actually going to do is we will go through the Water Realm and the Fire Realm. The Fire Realm we really need for a Soul Gem, and the Water Realm we really need to complete for a Soul Gem. So that's the sort of agenda here. Not quite sure how long it'll take, but it should be decent. I'm also not sure if the usual viewers will be around because it's such an early start. It's sort of a normal time. I wouldn't say an ideal time, but much closer to normal. So what I'm going to do here, and when I'm doing the research, I guess I could try to minimize it. Let me see. It's sort of going to be hard to see the spreadsheets and the chat at the same time and keep up with them. At least doing a decent job of keeping up with them, I should say. Alright, so I'm down here. Let me delete some of this stuff here from our spreadsheets. Alright, so gotta delete that, right? Or did I... I don't know if I've documented those or not, so I'll have to wait. But anyway, we've got the money we need. 14,200 to go box stock to maxed out. Does it ever bother anyone that the lighting changes here? Like, sometimes it's bright and sunny, then other times it's overcast like this. It always, when I see it, I think that the asteroid is coming on tri-tip. It doesn't get quite that dark and stormy, but it does, the overcast skies kind of give me that illusion. So let's see if I've got my slot. I'll save it, and we'll minimize. Yeah, so I assume if I go offline, someone will tell me. Let's, no, minimize machine. And we've lost our spots. Fantastic. That's what happens when we minimize. So as soon as we scroll back over here to Earth, and if all goes well this weekend, I will finally be releasing a few more of our spreadsheets as well. So you got that to look forward to. I've had them complete for some time. Good Lord, where are you, Golden Queen? I had this. This is why I hate minimizing spreadsheets. Okay, it would be nice if in the future software developers would be like, okay, you're working on this cell, let's have it auto-center regardless of what position it is on your screen. But no. Oh, God forbid we would do something practical, right? So, back where we need to be on the spreadsheet. I cannot see what I'm doing on the stream, but like I said, someone can tell me if we go offline. And let's get cracking here. So, just to sort of recap, box stock, the winged scarabs, 33 to 50, they actually do pretty good knockback, for example. He's right up on us, right? Step back. So, I can't complain with that. Does she have a jump attack? Not per se, but it's a situation where she can jump. She'll actually be able to do 180 degrees. Case in point, I'm facing us. I'm going to turn her 180 degrees after jumping, and she'll shoot the scarab kind of towards those pink birds on the fence line there. So that's about all she can do, 180 degrees. Does it do any extra damage? Sadly, no. Secondary attack looks like so. It's got a great range to it, in my opinion. 17 to 26, it also looks really cool, but case in point, I'm at the edge here, and he gets the shaft. So, the crazy thing about it, though, is if you jump and then execute it, did you see that 21? I've released the intros for Golden Queen and Dark Golden Queen as of today, and I've not had anyone comment on the 21 and, explain it any better than I can. It's not sort of depicted in the text of the upgrades, but it is there, so I felt like we should have it in our spreadsheet. Actually, why don't I have it? Oh, that was Dark Golden Queen I put it on. So 1726 was a great radius. 21 to 32 when jumping prior to Attack. Did we just go offline? Oh no. My internet is really, really bad, and if I do things at like a normal time like this, it's even slower because other people are offline doing things. And the ISP sucks, basically, is what you need to know. So, that's it though. 3350, no jump attack, although she can jump and shoot. Can she jump and do the secondary? Yes, and there's that mystery 21 to 32. So, Blinded by Gold, that's going to be our first one. How do I know that? The spreadsheet. So, here we go. Blinded by Gold. Winged Scarabs now release gold dust on enemies, slowing them down temporarily. You know, I never actually documented the time frame. I think it was 4 seconds. I just didn't put it in the spreadsheet. Let's actually do that first. So, yeah, 4 seconds. Let me pin that in before we forget. 17 to 26 with great radius. Enemy is frozen. 4 seconds. And then all our extra information. So Blinded by Gold. 33 to 50 is where we were at. Let's see what we get now. Don't take any extra damage when they're in that golden state. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and say 3 seconds on that. Let's make sure there's no extra here. No. Alright, so 3 seconds. Scarabs have gold dust. Slows enemies 3 seconds. And still 33 to 50 on the critical side. Alright, so... Oh, dadgum. That's the Nintendo button. Up next is Royal Guard. This is our tertiary attack. I'm excited to see what this thing looks like. Press Y to summon a guard turret that fires golden blades at enemies. So, this is sort of the first turret that we've seen since the Chaos Doom Challenge, and then prior to that, I guess, Sprocketish era of giants. So, they will be golden. That's going to be interesting. But let's get it and see what we can do. Price for the base upgrades is going to be $3,300 if you did not know. Alright, so, first thing first. About 11 seconds, I'm going to call that. And it does kind of, let's see how well it follows us. We'll count as well. So, yeah, I guess it's about 11 seconds, give or take a tick or two. Of course, when possible, I like to go by attack damage instance numbers. So, Royal Guard is going to be 11 second turret. And let's go ahead and get an enemy in here and see what this thing will do. So 17 to 26 again. That's pretty good. So 11 second turret, 17 to 26. Now we're going to try the difficult thing of counting them all. So we'll go ahead and just have one guy here at the beginning. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19 maybe? It's so hard to know for sure. I think it was 19. I'm going to go ahead and have the second dummy in so we can attempt to replicate it. So we've got 2. $19 is what I'm going to go with. If anybody saw anything different, let me know. Max of 19x. So, fires very, very quickly. And 17 and 26. Now the question, can we have 2 active at once? 1? No. The answer is no. What happens if we shoot it? Nothing. If we freeze an enemy... Okay, it's still slaughtered. So these all work in conjunction together, I would say, fairly well. Max of 19 hits. That's a lot of damage. I know you're like, oh, it's only 17, but 17 damage 19 times, that is significant, to say the least. So, here we go. We've got third upgrade, Golden Opportunity. When using Golden Shockwave, any enemies that are defeated in a golden state sometimes turn into coins. So, simple enough. And the bad thing, if you get this upgrade early on, it's going to be very beneficial. If you've already got her upgraded, or you've got all the money you need, or you got almost all the money, it's not going to be that practical, at least here in Imaginators. Now, moving forward, let's say in the next game there's an instance where, you know, you've got to buy 3,000 hats. Oh, an M&M. I hear it, but I don't see it. Where did it go? I swear I heard one. It must be somewhere on my desk. But anyway, so let's say there's a crud ton of hats again, or something along those lines, or a purchasable item, whatever it may be. Any extra cash already in the bank you can spend. But, you know, in this case, if you get it early on, if you're going to get the game at Christmas, obviously Golden Queen's in the starter pack, go ahead as soon as possible, get her this upgrade, and then you can earn extra money, you know, as it happens. So let's go ahead, I guess, get 2 of them. And we're just, it takes forever to kill them in this manner. And I'll try to stay a little bit distance from them, but we want to be able to see the coins spawning. So we've got a, you know, 50% chance here. Alright, come on. He dropped gold, and so did he. Okay. So, as you can see, it's not like going to be, oh, look at that cash we just brought in. It's kind of going to be a lesser amount. But again, if you pick this up before she's fully upgraded or has the cash, very beneficial. And any cash left over that you have in the bank can be used later on. So, Golden Opportunity, literally, defeat golden enemies, I guess we should word it. Golden enemies with Golden Shock Wave for a chance at coins. It's literally as they described it there, and I'm not going to count the coin numbers. You know, like, oh, well, you get 26 every time, sort of a thing. If you're into that, you can do it. I'll probably do it, but later on. I don't feel like doing it right now. Can't complain, but it would have been cool if something else, but it makes sense, though. I mean, given her background story and everything, there's a lot of logic that goes into it. Because what would she value more than, you know, slaughtering an opponent with an OP attack? Getting money from them. So I'm cool with it. That said, 18 to 24 carats. It is our final base upgrade. We're wrapping this one up pretty dadgum quick. It's, wing scarabs and guard turrets now cause more damage when attacking. So where we left off with our winged whatevers, 33 to 50, which was pretty decent. Thus far, her most singular damage on an attack, almost by double. And the guard turret, 17 to 26, 19 times. So any increase there is going to be very important to us. 1,200 is the price. Let's pick it up. Cool thing here, I finally get to know the path names. We're going to pin that in our spreadsheet first thing. So plus we can see the artwork here. Neither one of these is really going to look aesthetically pleasing for Dark Golden Queen. If they would color code them, yes, absolutely, but they don't do that, and subsequently, one of those things. We'll have to figure it out, but let's just get the path name. So, Ancient History, very cool. I think Ancient Aliens is on right now. If you'd rather watch something that's not me playing Skylanders, feel free. Oh, I typed in Ancient Aliens, dang it. Oh man, I'm glad I caught that before I released the spreadsheet. That would have been bad. I wonder if anyone would have noticed. Possibly not, but there's always that one person. They don't necessarily even come looking to learn anything. They just look to critique you over simple things like that. So, Ancient History, strengthen your wing scarabs for hands-on action. And in my defense, that sounds like something she would say. Very, monarchical, if you will, in my defense. There we go. So, we'll save. That's not the save button. Here we are. Now we know, knowing is half the battle. The other half is having money in Skylanders. So, 18 to 24 carats. This should actually be very practical since it addresses the primary and the tertiary. It's almost making up for golden opportunity, yielding us nothing aside from coins, which it does actually make a lot of sense. But let's start with the primary. Oh yeah, plus 10. I'll take that. Will we see a critical before this guy's dead? She can kill him a lot quicker now with that plus 10. 4 hits, 5 hits, 6 hits. So a 6 hit, basically. Still waiting for the critical. Do you know what it is? I do. But I just like to see it because it's so rare to see critical hits. Come on, Golden Queen. You can do it. Get us that critical. If you're scoring at home, let's see actually. Oh, okay. Half of 43 is going to be what, you ask yourself? Well, 42 and a half would be 21. So 21.5 plus 21.5 would make our 43. 21.5 rounds up to 22, and if you combine 43 and 22, you get 65, although she never spawns one. Anytime, Golden Queen. Anytime. There we go. Finally got it. So, 43 to 65. Thank goodness we finally saw one. So, let's actually denote that that is the scarabs. 43 to 65 scarabs, whatever, winged whatevers. I kind of like that. I actually like that flow better. And then the turrets. Let's see what we get here.
All must bow to the Queen or explode into XP balls!
Okay, 26 to 39, another significant increase here. So, winged turrets. Is that what? They're not called winged turrets. Why did I type that? The Royal Guard. Got winged whatevers on my mind, apparently. So, turrets are going to be 26 to 39. That's a nice jump. A very nice jump. So, that should work well in tandem together. And we have actually... We made amazing time here. That was one of the quickest upgrade sessions we've done in an eternity. Let's see how well we can use this stuff to get well. That's not fun. We'll do one round together with multiple ins and outs here. So yeah, she turns into a bit of a tank. Let's see. I don't think I picked up any of those. She's at 11,448. 11,467. So plus 19. We'll log that. Golden opportunity. We'll put plus 19 there. And from time to time, we'll try to see what we get and take it from there. Ominex is here in chat again. If you chat, I will actually know you're here. Otherwise, I have no clue who the random numbers are. Show up as viewers. He says, I can see you're doing upgrades. Did I miss anything earlier on? Actually, no. Literally all we did is we came in, we've thrown Golden Queen on the portal, and we did her base upgrades live. So, and we're done. It went amazingly quick, which is odd. That rarely happens for me. So, the plan, if you did not know, we're going to do base upgrades live for Golden Queen and Kingpin. And let me check this text message. Oh, Christmas tree. Cool. Let me respond to this. My sister put up a Christmas tree. It is live, so we do things like this. Makes it special, makes it unique. Alright, so anyway, that's the plan, though. We're going to do Kingpin's base upgrades, and then we're going to go through the Water and Fire realms because I need soul gems. So, not too shabby, Golden Queen, I've got to say. Hopefully her paths will expand upon all of this and turn things out a little quicker. Very long reach to the Portal of Power. There we go. And now the hardest part of the evening, finding... There he is. No, that's dark. There's regular Kingpin. If you wonder what I'll do with the dark Golden Queen and Kingpin, the plan is to record their base upgrades. We'll just sort of have the numbers ahead of time because of this, which I think will work out well. Sort of, cater to everybody. Alright, gotta go back to my chair and spreadsheet.